Bro, the clip.
Just send me a little clip of the Jeff Teague sorry ass podcast. 520 or something.
Stupid ass
First of all,
nigga.
who listens to that shit, for one? Second of all, you over here clowning Pops, working me out when I'm 10 years old, bruh. On some advanced shit.
On some advanced
that's
shit.
the #1 training video of all time. It got 20-something million views.
Is that his?
All right. So, before we get into this video, if I sound like 06 Gucci Man, I apologize. I got a cold. It is what it is. But I felt like I wanted to do a video talking about this. Now, Julian Newman is one of those dudes that he has kind of stayed on my radar over the years. And watching his downfall has been kind of crazy. It doesn't make sense. If you don't know who this guy is, I'll give you a brief synopsis. Basically, he was a child prodigy who never grew. So when he was a little kid and he was like 4 foot nothing, he was actually hooping. I'll give bro credit. He was like in middle school hooping with high schoolers on varsity going crazy. He then went on to play in high school, and he was there for like 8 years. However long, bro was in high school forever. And then after that, you know what I'm saying, bro went on to play at like some college, you know, I don't even know what the school was called. One of my homies said it was Bethesda. Maybe that is what it is. But basically, bro went to school. His first few games, he shot like 0 for 52 from 3. Basically, Julian Newman was a prodigy that couldn't keep up with the hype, right? You seen the videos of him dribbling nonstop, not passing the ball, throwing the ball off of people's heads, right? And the numbers did look good when he was a kid, but as he got older, you could tell that the fame and the stardom kind of got to his head. And if you watch him hoop now, you can tell that he's like a much worse player than he was when he was a kid. Like, you know, him dribbling and passing the ball, and, you know, he just had more depth to his game. And now he basically just spam tweens and step backs, you know, so they can get back to that 3-point line. But we're not here to talk about Julian Newman's basketball career, right? Because none of you actually care about that. I'm almost positive. The reason why you click this video is because of the real topic here. Now, I think the name of this video is going to be something along the lines of Julian Newman is the Michael Jordan of losing, but this dude is a loser. All right. He's a loser. And I don't say this because of him falling off with basketball. Hey, we don't all stay in our prime forever. I used to be way better at basketball than I am right now. I used to be way faster than what I am right now. I understand, right? As a 34-year-old man. However, my problem with this bum is his sister had an air quote leak. You guys can't see me right now because I'm not on video, but an air quote leak. And it was basically her dropping some adult content, man. It was basically a leak. Now, if you follow this family, you would know that this family is basically falling off of stardom. They were pretty big when they were trying to rival the Ball family, but after that ship sailed and the Ball family went on to have, you know, essentially all of the kids go off to the NBA, and which one brother being in the G League, but I still count it as being in the NBA, you know, saying like you just on the lower level. But they all were successful. So now it's kind of irrelevant for them. So now they've been clawing their way to try to be successful. And now the sister has dropped a sex tape. And what's crazy about it is you would expect, hey, if she dropped this tape, that's her business, her prerogative. I personally don't care about what she does with her box. However, it's not her going on a press run talking about it. It's Julian Newman. Now, what's crazy about the situation is he's more excited and he's capitalizing off of the tape more than she is. Every interview you see her trying to talk about the tape, she don't even know what to say, man. She's uncomfortable. She's not really talking as much, and he is talking nonstop. You would have thought that it was him in the tape. I'm actually convinced it might have been him behind the camera for the tape, because he is way, way more excited than she is, and it's actually a tad bit ridiculous. Now, what brought this to my attention, because I don't be using Twitter no more. What brought this to my attention was this dude got into it with the host of 520 podcast. If you don't know what that is, that's Jeff Teague and them boys. You know what I'm saying? I can't remember the light-skinned dude name. I don't want to disrespect him, but I know it's Jeff Teague, Marcus Teague, B. Hen, and I'm mad because I watched the show, but I can't remember bro's name right now. It's slipping my mind. But basically, they were beefing, and B. Hen lit Julian Newman up. If you haven't seen it, please go check it out, okay?
That coat. That nigga.
He hiding a bitch. Gotta be.
Got to be.
Then you said I sexualized your little sister. Bitch, I didn't even know y'all. This nigga, I think maybe he don't understand. Like we said, he don't know how old we are. For real. Like I knew you because you and your goofy ass daddy was running around on all the little talk shows and shit. You was dribbling for 30 seconds and shit. You want to sell that motherfucker? Sell it at the premium price that you want to, but don't let your brother be your manager. Please don't, because he gonna fuck the bag up.
Crazy. It sound crazy. Take it the wrong way. When she was 18, I tried to get her to make OnlyFans.
Come on,
stop. Don't take it the wrong way. But when she turned 18, I tried to get her to make OnlyFans.
Come on, man.
What type of brother are you,
bro? Where's the daddy? Fire that nigga. Your stupid ass daddy. He already lost 103-12 last year. So, bitch, clearly you can't coach. Get your.
I 100% co-sign B-Hen's stance. His stance was basically, hey, your father's failing y'all. You know what I'm saying? Y'all trying to capitalize off of this. You are weird for trying to capitalize off of this. You're constantly, gassing it with your sister. And then not only did you like promote this, you clearly seen it. Adam asking you about what was the leak, trying to get details. And you like, no, it's not pictures, man. It's definitely video. You know what I'm saying? Like you got video titles on your channel. If you go to his channel right now, he has a video titled, I guess, after something she said in the tape. I can't remember what she said, but it might have been like something along the line, baby, or something like that. I guess is the meme that's going on around right now. I think she said baby or something like that in there. But you're quoting your sister's tape. Look, this is my question. I'm starting to feel like the old head in the room, right? I mean, kids technically, once you're over the age of 22, kids start calling you unk. So I would be super unk status, I guess, to these kids now. But I feel like when you see the memes of like, I don't know if you've ever seen the photo of Designer when he's like going crazy and Fabulous is staring at him. I'm pretty sure that's what was happening. But Designer was going crazy and somebody was staring at him. Or remember when Jay-Z was on stage with the rest of Rockefeller and they was like, this is when Jay-Z decided to leave them and start Rock Nation when they was going crazy and he was just staring in the distance like quiet. This is how I feel about some of these young dudes. Where do they raise you clout demons at, man? This is my question, man. Where do we draw the line where as men, because Julian Newman isn't a kid, right? I'm not picking on a kid. Where do we draw the line as men where we go, hey, this is too far. This is too far. I'm going to be honest with you. If my sister dropped the tape, I want no parts of it. Seriously. If one of my sisters was to drop a tape, turn 18 and some leaks come out, stuff like that, hey man, try to get that taken down, do what you gotta do, yada, 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 but I want no parts. I'm not finna manage you, right? I'm not finna be in interviews like Julian Newman saying, yo, when she turned 18, I tried to convince her to do OnlyFans, yada, yada, yada. Bro, everything ain't worth it. Some of you dudes have to have some type of moral character and stand on something. I'm not trying to be Mr. Moral High Ground. You know what I'm saying? Even though it may come across like that. I'm not trying to be Mr. Moral High Ground. But what I'm saying is you dudes have to stand on something. There has to be a line. When society gets to the point, and I feel like that's what we're getting right as society, where there's no line. Everybody basically, as long as it supports what they want, the line is gone. They're willing to do whatever they can to get there, which is why we're like in the political state that we're in, right? And you see people saying crazy stuff, and I don't want to get heavy into the politics and stuff like that. I will say it went from support the troops to F the troops real bad when they started complaining about their living conditions on that boat. But on the naval ship. But my thing is like people don't draw a line in the sand and they're willing to do any and everything to get there. And in Julian Newman's case, his goal is notoriety, it's attention, it's wealth, and he's willing to do anything. And if you guys haven't followed this case, it's a case from like maybe 10, 15 years ago in Chicago. Is this dude named Kwame Wilson, young QC. You can look it up. And this dude basically took his mother out for her life insurance and her bank accounts. He wanted access to her money. So he had her taken out because he wanted, mind you, his mother took care of him. He was spoiled, but he wanted unlimited access to her money and her life insurance. So he had somebody he knew take her life and had somebody else he knew was the getaway driver. And he set his mother up and she lost her life, man. And you know how stuff like that happens? It's because when you have a goal that you want to reach and you have no line in the sand. If he had morals and character, that thought of taking his OG out would have never crossed his mind. All right. It would have never crossed. I don't have the best relationship with my parents. I would never take my parents out. I just have no reason to. You know what I'm saying? I don't care. They could tell me their life insurance policy was worth $1 million right now. I'm not taking them out, bro. And that's the type of character that Julian Newman comes across. When you're willing to pimp out your little sister, bro, when you're doing a press run for your sister's tape, man, there is a problem. And you beefing with the Jeff T podcast, it's just nasty work, right? You know what I'm saying? You getting mad at them with what you're doing. It's just so weird, man. It's so weird. And I feel like I gotta be a voice of reason, right? Cause there's so many people that'll laugh at it because people are so desensitized to stuff like this. I really be harping on that word a lot lately, is desensitized, because that seems to be the word of the day. Shit, the word of the year. And I need people to understand and take a second and step back and look at this, man. You got to be the voice of reason in the room with these dudes. These dudes is weirdos. So if you a younger person in my audience or something like that, you in your 20s, bro, take a second to step back and look at what you're doing. Reevaluate how you moving and how you're getting to your goals. There is nothing wrong with being driven. There's nothing wrong with wanting success. There's nothing wrong with wanting to build. But how you get there matters, bro. How you get there matters. And I would like to be able to get to my goals. You know what I'm saying? Like, I got kids, man. I want to put my kids through college. I want to put money aside. So what do I do now? I invest. I put money aside. Hey, I'm going to buy property. Hey, I'm going to buy stocks. I'm going to buy crypto. I do these things now so that, and I got damn near 2 decades of my kids growing before I got to worry about a college fund. They will be straight. Shit, one of their colleges is paid for already. So it's like, I'm willing to get there, but there's only certain ways that I'm willing to get there, right? I wouldn't exploit them to get there. I wouldn't exploit my lady to get there. You know what I'm saying? I wouldn't exploit my family to get there. There is lines that I'm not willing to cross. So there is nothing wrong with being driven as a young man, but don't be Julian Newman. All right. Don't be the Michael Jordan of being a loser. All right. So if you made it to the end of this video, leave how you feel in the comment section, you know, but at the end of the day, y'all know my slogan. Thank you for your time. Like, comment, subscribe, and I'm out, chief.